Have you ever wondered why some people walk into a room and immediately command attention, influence decisions, and make others bend without even trying? It's not luck. It's not charisma alone. It's a combination of value, perception, and control. And what I'm about to show you will completely shift how you operate in social situations, business, and even your personal life. By the end of this video, you'll understand how to increase your value, control the game, and apply principles that leaders and strategists have used for centuries. Welcome to Cognitive Crown. Welcome to Cognitive Crown, the channel where we explore the psychology behind success, influence, and personal power. Today's topic is Increase Your Value, Control the Game Machiavelli. We'll break down 10 powerful strategies that, if applied consistently, will elevate your presence, your influence, and the results you achieve in every interaction. Each one is rooted in timeless psychological insights and Machiavellian wisdom, tailored for the modern world. By the end, you'll see that influence is not about forcing others. It's about mastering yourself and letting the world adjust to your energy. Strategy 1. Become indispensable. The first strategy is to become indispensable. Here's the truth most people ignore. People value what they cannot easily replace. If you want control in any scenario, the first step is to make yourself indispensable. This doesn't mean overworking or spreading yourself thin. It means developing rare skills, cultivating unique knowledge, or mastering areas that others rely on but cannot easily replicate. Think about the people you respect the most. They are often the ones who consistently bring unique insight or solutions that others cannot. When your presence is a strategic advantage, others start adjusting their behavior to your rhythm. You gain leverage without demanding it, simply by being the person others need. Being indispensable is about making yourself valuable in a way that naturally draws attention and respect, without ever forcing it. Strategy 2. Manage your perception like your life depends on it. The second strategy is to manage your perception like your life depends on it. We are judged instantly, often before a word is spoken. Your reputation is the lens through which people interpret every action. Machiavelli emphasized that appearances matter as much as reality. If you appear confident, competent, and composed, people will attribute abilities and power to you even before you prove it. Craft your image strategically. Dress intentionally, speak with purpose, and always be conscious of how your actions are interpreted. Even small habits, like posture, tone of voice, and the way you enter a room, affect how people perceive you. The more control you have over perception, the more influence you gain without confrontation. Managing perception isn't manipulation. It's ensuring that others see the best version of your capability and confidence at all times. Strategy 3. Control your emotional presence. The third strategy is to control your emotional presence. Most people let emotions dictate their reactions. They panic, overreact, or show vulnerability at the wrong time. Emotional control signals strength and stability. When you remain calm under pressure, people naturally gravitate toward you for guidance. You become the anchor in chaotic environments, and suddenly, the conversation, the negotiation, or the room shifts in your favor. Learn to pause before responding, manage impulsive reactions, and project a steady energy that others can rely on. Think of leaders you admire. They rarely lose composure, even in moments of crisis. Their calm signals authority, and people follow them because of it. By controlling your emotions, you project power without speaking loudly, and influence without forcing it. Strategy 4. Master strategic generosity. The fourth strategy is to master strategic generosity. Influence is not about giving constantly. It's about giving strategically. Machiavelli observed that well-timed acts of generosity can create loyalty and indebtedness. Give in ways that elevate your value, not diminish it. This could mean sharing insights, resources, or attention selectively. When people feel that your support is rare and valuable, your status rises naturally. Remember, it's not about being liked by everyone. It's about being respected and strategically sought after. Strategic generosity also strengthens relationships and builds trust. By giving wisely, you create allies and influence while maintaining your own power and resources. Strategy 5. Understand the power of absence. The fifth strategy is to understand the power of absence. Ever notice how some people vanish and suddenly everyone wants them? Distance creates demand. When you are always available, your presence loses its weight. Machiavelli taught the subtle art of using absence to increase value. Be present when it matters most and absent when your energy is undervalued. This builds intrigue, positions you as high status, and forces others to chase your attention. Controlling the rhythm of your presence allows you to dictate social dynamics and maintain influence. Strategic absence is a tool that transforms how people value your time, attention, and energy. Strategy 6. Align yourself with the right people. The sixth strategy is to align yourself with the right people. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Machiavelli knew that alliances shape outcomes more than solitary effort ever could. Choose your associations carefully. Connect with people who are influential, resourceful, and aligned with your ambitions. Your network amplifies your power, extends your reach, and lends credibility you cannot manufacture alone. Being strategic in who you surround yourself with is a silent form of control that pays dividends over time. Your environment and relationships influence your mindset, opportunities, and the way the world perceives you. Aligning with the right people is a subtle but powerful way to multiply your influence. Strategy 7. Speak with impact, not volume. The seventh strategy is to speak with impact, not volume. Most people confuse talking a lot with having influence. In reality, true influence comes from measured, deliberate communication. When you speak rarely, but with precision, people listen. Every word becomes weighty, every statement becomes memorable. Machiavelli emphasized that silence is as powerful as speech. Master the art of impactful language, and you don't just communicate. You command attention and respect. Think about the people whose words stick with you. They speak with purpose and leave space for thought. Speaking with impact ensures that your influence comes from quality, not quantity, of words. Strategy 8. Anticipate the moves of others. The eighth strategy is to anticipate the moves of others. Power belongs to those who see the game before it unfolds. Predicting the actions, desires, and reactions of others gives you the upper hand. Machiavelli argued that foresight is a cornerstone of strategy. Observe patterns, notice subtle cues, and imagine scenarios before they happen. When you anticipate, you act proactively, not reactively. This creates a perception that you are always one step ahead, and in human dynamics, that perception is power. Being able to anticipate others' moves allows you to position yourself advantageously and guide outcomes with subtlety. Strategy 9. Create controlled scarcity around your time and energy. The ninth strategy is to create controlled scarcity around your time and energy. Value is amplified when access is limited. Machiavelli understood that people respect what they cannot always have. Do not exhaust yourself trying to please everyone. Instead, focus on what matters most and make your time feel precious. When people perceive that your attention is rare, they start to prioritize you, defer to you, and seek your guidance more eagerly. Scarcity is not selfishness. It is a tool of strategic influence. By controlling access to your time and energy, you increase your perceived importance and the demand for your presence. Strategy 10. Always make others feel in control while you guide the direction. The 10th strategy is to always make others feel in control while you guide the direction. The ultimate form of power is influence without resistance. Machiavelli taught that people act willingly when they believe it was their idea. Frame suggestions, plant seeds of thought, and guide decisions subtly. Let others feel empowered while you orchestrate outcomes behind the scenes. When executed carefully, You control the game without confrontation, without forcing, and without drawing unnecessary attention. This is the pinnacle of strategic mastery, winning while others feel they are winning too. Guiding outcomes subtly is the art of influence that creates cooperation without coercion. Putting it all together. Now let's put it all together. Imagine walking into a room after applying these strategies. You are calm, confident, and composed. Your presence carries weight because you are indispensable, your words are measured, and your influence is deliberate. People adjust around you naturally because your value is evident, your time is scarce, and your energy is controlled. You are no longer reacting to the world reacts to you. Daily practice. Here's how to practice these strategies daily. Start small. Pick 1 or 2 strategies each week to focus on. Observe how people respond when you manage perception, control your emotions, or create scarcity. Take notes on patterns and refine your approach. Influence and value are not built overnight. They are cultivated deliberately, consistently, and strategically. Reminder. Remember, increasing your value is not about being manipulative or unethical. It's about mastering yourself first. When you control your mind, your presence, and your actions, influence naturally follows. Machiavelli's lessons are timeless because human behavior hasn't changed much over the centuries. The difference is that today, applying these lessons consciously sets you apart in every social, professional, and personal interaction. Your challenge. As we wrap up, here's your challenge. Identify one area where you feel undervalued or overlooked. Ask yourself which of these 10 strategies you can implement immediately. Even small, consistent steps create compound influence over time. Be patient. Be deliberate. Be strategic. The game is always in motion, but the more you control your value, the more the game bends in your favor. Thank you for watching Cognitive Crown. If you found value in this video, make sure to hit like and subscribe so you never miss a psychology insight that can elevate your life. Share this with someone who needs to understand how to increase their influence and presence. Remember, strategy is not about forcing outcomes. It's about mastering yourself, elevating your value, and letting the world adjust to your energy. Until next time, stay aware, stay strategic, and keep growing your cognitive crown.